All right, welcome once again to your family this week with Precious Caleb. We are having the last, hear me out, the last your family this week with Precious Caleb for the year 2025. And I would like to first of all celebrate this season with you by saying Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. We're supposed to also come here on the 25th of December to say Merry Christmas to all our followers, all members of Family on Focus International, and all those that have been part of what we're doing here, those supporting us, and those standing by all the time to ensure that the message in Family on Focus International goes round, because the target is to reach out to the singles, the married, the separated, the divorced, and the widows, ensuring that relationships works, families live in peace, and marriages get sweeter. So I want to appreciate all of you, and I pray that next year is going to be a greater year with more beautiful happenings in our relationships, in our marriages, and in our homes, in the name of Jesus. So this season that we are in, we want to look at the 5 fights to handle. 5 fights to handle as you're celebrating the birth of the Lord Jesus, as you're celebrating in the holiday, as you're traveling to different places, as you're going to your villages or relocating to other places. We'd like you to have in mind that there are 5 basic fights in front of you, and want you to get empowered to fight them and win, because we desire that you win. Okay, so wherever you are right now, please gather people around you, tell them to please come. There is something important we need to discuss. Yes, there is something important, something that is going to affect our relationships, our marriages, and our homes this season and seasons to come, especially in the year 2026, because whatever you do now is going to reflect in what's going to happen after now. So in this season, 5 fights are in front of you, and we want you to win. My name is Dr. Precious Caleb. I'm hosting you today in your family this week from Family on Focus International. All right, take your pen and paper and write number 1. Number 1 fight you must deal with is impromptu spending. It is a season that everybody is celebrating one thing or the other, even celebrating, not celebrating. That is part of it. And people want to eat, people want to drink, people want to make merry, people want to buy new things, people want to go to different places, they want to meet new people, they want to, go to gatherings and things like that. And some are spending so much in their looks, in their appearances, in their wares, in what they eat. Some are even forcing themselves to eat all classes of meat this period, all types of protein this period. What they have not eaten for 11 months, they want to eat all right now. Yes, so some are feeling like, I've labored from January till November, entering this December, and the December is about to end. I beg, let me take care of myself. So people are spending. They go to occasions, they want to buy everything they see. They go to the market, they want to shop above their budget. They see people, they want to show that they have money even if they don't have, and they are spending. Yes, they pass on the road, they see beautiful things they want to buy. Whether they need those things or not, they just want to buy as it appears to them, or they want to spend the money as they feel like spending at that time. It is one battle that I would like everybody to try and fight this period. They say that good thing no dey finish. That thing you're seeing that you feel like, spending to have it. You want to have comfort, as if all this while you didn't have that type of comfort, you've not survived. So you want to spend, you want to run gen all through, you don't want to trek at all. You drive from here to your gate, you're driving from your gate to your neighbor's house, you're burning fuel anyhow, you're dashing out money anyhow, even those that need the money and those that don't need it, you're just trying to, I don't know, but you're spending so much. You go to a place, they hail you, they call you beautiful names, you pull out bundles and start throwing. Excuse me, don't forget that as this thing ends, in fact, first of all, I want you to know that there is no amount of spending you do that will create everlasting impression in the mind of people in your favor. No. There is no amount you spend now that nobody has spent before, or that nobody will spend after. So you just need to tell yourself that there is something we call decorum. That's what called decency. And sometimes you need to have restriction. When you want to spend as if it doesn't matter. Please just tell yourself, hold on. There is something our precious is saying now, and that thing I'm saying now, please write it down. That this season will pass and another season will come, and that season coming will be season of paying bills, paying school fees, paying rent, relocating, going back to your places of abode, going back to your stations. Some of your children will need new school uniform. Some of them, with the eatings and the merriment of this season, may need to go back to the hospital to run some checks. You understand? My sister that runs a medical lab says that immediately after New Year, that they make lots of money in medical laboratories, because people will start trooping in to run tests, put the sugar, the blood pressure, those on STI, on the one retroviral, so many tests, taking sugar and all the stuff. Yes, but that is a reality. So just know that there are some people that after this celebration, they may land in the hospital, so that some things will be taken out of their systems and some things will be added in their system. So as you're engaging yourself in impromptu spending, know that there may be impromptu demand for you to spend. And when that impromptu demand for spending comes and you have finished your money in impromptu spending, it's not going to be a beautiful thing. So as you are facing this fight to spend at impulse as it comes, tell yourself there are some things that will likely come after now, and I need to represent my level of intelligence or my sense of responsibility when those things come up. Bills need to be paid. Some, their wives are pregnant and they need to save up money. Saving money is not only for the hospital bill of their wife deliveries, that of buying the diapers of the children, making sure that children eat well, the new babies will be taken good care of, there will be immunization, there will be checkups from time to time, there will be postnatal attention and things like that. Just tell yourself that you can't spend all the money right now. There are things in front of you, some that may need to move from one station to another. It's not when the time comes you start running around looking for somebody to borrow money from, and the person doesn't give you, you tag the person enemy or that the person is being insensitive. You are rather the one being insensitive if you don't know how to say no to impromptu spending. That is why I'm here today, telling you that in this season there may be pressure for you to spend too much in response to pleasure, but tell that person, that thing that is pushing you to spend because of pleasure, that there will be a time pressure will come and pleasure will not matter again. So don't spend your money carelessly. Yes, some that will renew their rent every January or February. I want to tell you that it's not every landlord that will be patient or landlord that will be patient for you. Even if you try, just come up with any law that you think that will favor tenants. Most times, what you know, landlords and landladies know too, and they have their own clauses that will help them get their monies from you. So the best thing is not to embarrass yourself or embarrass your family members. Don't spend as you feel like. Spend based on the needs on ground with adequate preparation for what is coming ahead of you. And some of you, your children, their clothes are worn out. They have outgrown their clothes and their shoes. You won't say because of this celebration are not going to change their clothes. You owe them that because they were there and you pull them to this earth, even in this part of the world. So you must put it at the back of your mind that this should be done, that their clothes should be made available and their shoes should be made available too. So don't tell your children that, oh, we spend so much during Christmas and New Year, they didn't send you to spend. Even if they ask you to spend, you should have been sensible enough to know where and when to spend and when or where not to spend. That takes care of it. My point is this: as things are coming in front of you demanding that you engage your money, always tell yourself that after this season there are seasons that will come that will remove pleasure from you and replace that pleasure with pressure. But if you're smart enough, you'll be able to plan on how to take care of those ones so that pressure will not be mounted on you and you will take care of the needs with all pleasure. All right, the next fight you need to go engage in is the fight against unnecessary movement. There are some of you that you cannot stay one place. You hear boom that side, you're there. You hear boom the other side, you're there. They say we are going for a Umada meeting, you're there. Whether you are Umada or not, you're there. They say they are going for somebody's traditional marriage, whether you are needed there or not, you're going. Going and going, all those places, must you be there? There is case of insecurity everywhere. Make I dey come, make I dey come, I dey go. That is not address. It doesn't even assure you of your safety or your security. So this period, please, unnecessary movement should be aborted. If it is not necessary, when they see what you have sent to them, they have seen you. Some people refuse to travel to their villages this period. Not that they don't have the money to travel, but they have reasoned in different manners and felt like, must I even travel? Must I go for that burial? Must I go for that wedding? Must I go for that traditional marriage? Okay, from here to where I'm going for that traditional marriage might be taking about 150 from me. What if I package 100,000 and send to those people? Don't you think they will appreciate it more than me endangering my life or even hanging the minds of those people that will be hosting me as I'm traveling to go, whether I'm going by land or by air? You put the things together, separate the money and send some to those people. They will appreciate it. One man of God said sometimes when the person that wants to give you a contract comes to look for you, they say you have traveled to the village. What have you gone to do? You have gone to see your mother. It's good to see your mother, it's good to see your people, but sometimes they seeing you is better when they see the Bonvita and the Milo or the milk or the monies and all the stuff you have sent. Because sometimes the money you should have used to send food or pocket money to your elderly mother, you use and be on the road. By the time you reach, you put hand in your pocket, there is nothing again. And sometimes your parents will gather money to support you to go back. It doesn't make sense. You're not making them happy. You're rather increasing the pains they are battling to deal with. So minimize unnecessary movements, following people up and down. Following people up and down. You hear that something is happening there, you're going. Whether you're going by land or you're trekking or you're taking motorcycle or you're entering bike or using keke or commercial vehicle or your private vehicle, I beg, minimize it. Sometimes the more you appear, the more you are exposed, the more you become vulnerable. Yes. So sometimes put your legs together and stay one place. And don't forget that as you're moving from one place to other, every movement is about money. Time too is about money, because time wasted is a certain amount of money wasted, either potentially or the ones in motion. So why not minimize unnecessary movement? And for security reasons, those of you that if you go out, you won't come back to your house except it's dark, I want to ask you, are you allergic to being in your house when it's not yet dark? Why not live wherever you are at a particular point in time? Wrestle yourself out from the grip of the environment and go home. Minimize unnecessary movement. People have known how you move. You see, you move from here, and when you're coming back, you come from here. And if they are targeting you, they know how to get you because they have mastered your movement. Please, if that movement is not necessary, please keep it. Some of you just can't stay one place. I don't know why. You can't stay one place. If your bum is itching you that you cannot sit down, I don't know. You cannot lie down and sleep. You don't know. Your mind is busy. Your mind is busy. Your body is busy. Your thoughts are everywhere. And you too, your two legs are outside there begging for extra legs so that you always be moving. Are you a movement? Learn to cut down unnecessary movement. That is point number 2. Now, the next point is unguarded emotions. There are so many things coming up these days, especially on the internet, where people have found themselves into so many scandals and allegations or being dragged up and down because of emotions. This season is particularly filled with atmospheres that will make somebody to have an expression of emotions. Yes, we don't frown at expression of emotions, but let that expression of emotions be guarded one, so that you don't put yourself into trouble, both in your health, your reputation, your finance, your spiritual life, and so many other things. People are losing it this period. Because of this thing they call emotions. Somebody will just come back from backyard, wear big baggy jeans with long chain, heavy chain, and oversized shirt, starched shirt, with big goggles and dread everywhere, and be speaking one agona, not knowing that the person came from the neighboring village. And before you know it, you feel like Oyibo has come to marry you. You lose yourself like that. You say, I'm just being emotional, I've fallen in love. This period, don't fall in love. Oh. Yes, rather walk in love, so that you'll be able to stand tall and reason. Yes, so that what is not right, you notice that it's not right. And if it's not right, it just doesn't fit you if you're the right type. So guard your emotions this period. When they come to confuse you with how they look, most times when we women, most times you notice that I don't really paint. You see, because I'm condemning it. No, for me, I think that I'm okay, I'm complete the way I am. Yes, there are some that when some of my gender people will finish painting, fixing everything fixed, hair fixed, lashes fixed, brows fixed, the lips, everything fixed, will come, oh, by the time we smile, is a fake smile, like everything fake. You say, oh, see how Chalo go, see how Ponau, you become emotional. Okay, no, we are that way because of the season. We actually saved up money to prepare ourselves to wear the latest designs, to appear with the latest hairstyle, and make ourselves. Do you know how long we started treating our face, our skin, the skincare, so that we look good for you? Now you have seen us and you're being emotional. Oh, you've not seen our type. You've not seen our type. No, well, truly, you've not seen our type because you thought that we are real. We are not. We are just fake. So with all the packagings and all you're seeing, the way we wriggle our waist and twist our hips around you, the way we smile and show you the gap in our dentition and all the stuff. We speak false phonetics. We feign intonation of those that have been to school and those that have gone outside the country, have come back. You become emotional. Excuse me, please put your emotions in check. I beg, put it in check. The best time to be emotional is when everybody is natural and okay. You'll be sure of the person you'll be seeing early in the morning, not the person you're seeing in the afternoon. Some of us, we take hours to make our faces and tidy our body, and try to, snatch our waist and everywhere. So don't use what we are seeing in the afternoon in an occasion to judge us. No, that is not what we are. The best time to know how we are is very early in the morning when we wake up with all the saliva dripping and all the hair scattered and our makeup all washed off or rubbed off on our bed sheets. That's the time you know us very well. So if you're being emotional because of what you're seeing now in the midst of the people, how we dance, how we do all the shaking and twisting of our bodies, you're not guarding your emotions. And when the reality hits you, you think that we use juju to hold you. No, excuse me, guard your emotions this season because there are so many fake things on board. There are so many things being displayed and 90% of them are not real. Yes, so many of us will plan for you coming back from abroad, or we plan for those of you that we are coming to meet as we come back, from Obodo Ibo or from wherever we have been staying. So don't let your emotions take you to where you don't know. So guard your emotions. Guard your emotions, okay? The Spirit of God is going to help you if you yield to the Spirit of God to help you. That is point number 3. Fight against unguarded emotions. Unguarded emotions will make a man to make promises he actually didn't plan to, fulfill. And these days, people don't allow you to stay and not fulfill your promises to them. Never. It has changed. Things don't work like that again. So when out of unguarded emotions you make promises to men or to ladies or to people in the village, when they say, Ozurumba 1, Habato Ozuo 1, before you know it, you know that you're owing banks, that your business is not even moving because of unguarded emotions. You say that therefore I donation 20 million to the women here, 20 million to the men here, 20 million to the youths here, and in your whole entire savings in life you don't have up to 5 million. And when they start calling, say that after they should be patient, and the next thing quarter is setting. Oh no, this season, please guard your emotions so that you don't make promises you're not sure you're going to fulfill, or you take decisions out of anger or out of excitement, and at the end you discover that wow, emotions can really be stubborn and control strong people. So please fight against unguarded emotions. Apart from that, when you in this season, as you go and meet with people, mind what you tell them. Mind what you tell them. Don't be too emotional that you say, oh, I love you, you know, since I set my eyes on you, since I left. Excuse me, hold on. Don't keep the expressions now. Just be nice to people and be watching, because the people you're seeing now, when you see them 2-3 months after now, they may not look the same. So guard your emotions so that you don't run into troubles. Number 4, you need to fight against unprofitable gatherings. As we talked about spending, we talked about movement, we talked about emotions, we are now talking about gatherings. It is not everywhere people gather that you must gather. If the gathering is not for you, you don't need to be there. And if the gathering is not going to be of profit, of benefit to you, you don't really need to be there. Yes, if you go to where you should not be, you encounter what you shouldn't have encountered, and it becomes painful at the end. So this season, there will be so many gatherings at the village square, at the town hall, on the streets. You have the carnivals, you have the displays, you have the street parties, you have the one they call Dirty Christmas. I don't know what it means, but I've been hearing it. You have those that get together. As I'm talking to you right now, my secondary school mates, we are some of them outside the country. They arrived yesterday or so. Because of my schedules, I knew I'd been sure I won't be there, and for so many reasons, my ministerial involvement, the distance, with so many reasons, I knew I would not be there. So somebody like me would have been under pressure, say, oh, my classmates are coming, I must travel from here and pass so many states to get to that place. Just hang out. No, some of us, we don't move like that. It's a pity. My apologies ahead of time. But you must not be in every garden. They say we are going. You know it might not be convenient for you, maybe by your schedules, your itinerary, by your engagement, or maybe your financial capability, or your family demands and things around. Like now, somebody like me, be hosting guests from time to time as a result of our status, ministerial level. You'll be hosting people, you're having programs here and there, and I'll say I must gather because my secondary school mates are gathering. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So you just don't need to be in every gathering at this season. Yes, you must not be there. There is no law that said that anywhere people are gathering, you gather. It's only God that said when 2 or 3 are gathered in his name, that he will be there. If that gathering is not in your name, you must not be there. You must not be there. Even if it's in your name, God has given you the will, the power to say yes or no, and to make choices. So you must not be in every garden. Don't let anybody cajole you or make you feel guilty that you must be in this garden. All the Umadas are gathering. Do they know how it is with every Umada all over the world? Is it because they are seeing you, because they can access you, because they can see you on video, because they can call you on phone and reach you, communicate with them? They think it's easy for you to appear physically. I've had occasions that I was supposed to come and talk physically. I told him, no, you will not see me physically. I would rather do a video delivery, and I've done it severally. Yes, the women will wait. When it's time for me to call, I'll just connect everybody, go live, I deliver my talk, communicate with them, take their questions and answers. If it becomes difficult, I foot the bill of the data, the network connectivity, and make sure that everybody gets the message. It's a lot easier like that. I must not be there physically. I've had some that asked me, why is it that you've not been going for some program? I say, man, I can't be everywhere at the same time. What I'm going to tell you physically, I can as well tell you if you follow my page from time to time. You learn it. So I cut down on some things. Maybe because of my engagement, I'm always busy. And those of you that know me, you know, I can't come and do more than I can do. My job is there, my family is there, my NGO is there, my ministry is there, my business is there. I'm supporting my husband in ministry. I have children that I'm training. I have people in the neighborhood that are looking up to me. I have aged people to take care of, and you want me to be on the road all the time to prove that I'm a superhuman. Excuse me, if that is what makes one a superwoman, I don't want to be that type. You understand? So you mustn't be in every gathering. There are some gatherings that will ask that you come, you show up. Tell them, fine, we can make it virtual. Yes, we can make it virtual. If we can't make it virtual, then let's leave it there, because being there physically will not help me. And being in every garden, do you even check your health status from time to time? Yes, do you? That's why we hear from people. He came from this program, went to this one, and that one was so high, and he jumping and jubilating. All of a sudden, in the night, she or he slept and did not wake up in the morning. Sometimes you need to look at your health. Look at your health state to be sure if your health can carry all the gatherings. And there are some gatherings that are not even healthy for you. The things that are in the atmosphere, you know your health state, or some you don't even know your health state. There are some things that people inhale in the environment that will not be good for you. Others may not react to those things. You may react to it. There are some gatherings that are not good for you as per your health. And with insecurities going on now, there are some gatherings that may even endanger your life, expose you to what is not good for you. So why not say, this season I'm going to fight against unprofitable gatherings? Oh yes, unprofitable gatherings. Why will I spend millions just to gather for you to see me? And sometimes seeing me might be you checking whether I've become better than you or you have become better than me. It doesn't really make sense. It doesn't make sense. So sometimes you need to talk to yourself that it's not every gathering that really matters, because not everybody that actually attended classes when we are going to school eventually graduated. Of course, you know, those necessary gatherings, those that didn't meet up, still met up in life. Not to talk of unnecessary gatherings. Anyway, don't forget, this is your family this week with Precious Caleb. My name is Precious Caleb, and I'm glad hosting you today in your family this week with Precious Caleb. And I'm of Family on Focus International, where we reach out to the singles, the married, the separated, the divorced, and the widows, because we are interested in their relationships working, in their marriages being sweeter, and their homes being peaceful. And today, 28th of December 2025, being the last Sunday in the month of December and in the year 2025, we decided to bring this topic by the grace of God, so that will help our people to guard things that may not be well with them after this season. And the topic is the 5 fights to engage in this season. We have said that the number 1 fight is fight against impromptu spending. Number 2, the fight against unnecessary movement. Number 3, the fight against unguarded emotions. Number 4, the fight against unprofitable gathering. That is number 4. Now we are going to number 5, and that number 5 is double-barreled number 5. It is untamed spiritualism versus unattended spirituality. I'm trying my best right now to simplify it. Okay, this number 5 I said is double-barreled. Okay, now in that number 5, we want you to fight against untamed spiritualism versus unattended spirituality. Let me say it. Unattended spirituality is that in this season, some of us may even forget to pray. Some of us may forget to study their Bible. Some of them may not even know that Christians still fast, or that normal people still fast. You understand? Some may even find it difficult to engage in some spiritual activities. That is what I mean by unattended spirituality. They don't care about their spiritual life anymore. They say it's season of celebration. There is nothing wrong with you celebrating, but you notice that there are so many things that go wrong during celebration. It was a time of celebration at the Jerusalem that Moses and Mary forgot their son Jesus. They didn't know that Jesus was not with them, and they were going because of that celebration mood. Also, during the time of celebration, there was murder case in the house of King Solomon, in the house of King David, the death of Absalom and the murder of the. So you notice that there are so many things that can go wrong during celebration. That is why we need to make sure that we attend to our spirituality. We need to guard against unattended spirituality. We should be conscious, we be sensitive in the name of the Spirit. Sometimes when your spirit tells you, even while everybody is jubilating, running up and down, clapping and celebrating, drinking and eating, listen to your spirit. Be sensitive in the spirit to know when to pause and pray. Yes, to know when to mutter prayers. Yes, to know when to mutter prayers. To know when to take charge in the realm of the spirit, that you don't leave your terrain or your territory unguarded in the realm of the spirit. You just don't. So you must attend to your spiritual needs, spiritual demands, or your spirituality at that time. Make our time to pray, no matter the pressure of going out, rushing out to meet this person, to have this meeting, the family meeting, the village meeting, the pressure. Tell them, please hold on, I want to talk to my father. I learned that thing from my father. No matter how early people came visiting my father, he would not come out except he had prayed. There was a time they came by 4 a.m. and that was to inform them that somebody had joined the ancestors. When I went to call my father, I started to say, okay, fine. They waited. They had to wait outside till my father finished praying in his room before coming out to see those people. Did you get that? And he helped him, and that man lived over 100 years and died happily without losing a tooth, without high blood pressure, without sugar issue, without using walking stick. He was healthy, reading without glasses. He was a man that was conscious of his spirituality. So in this season, you must not leave your spirituality unattended. But I said I juxtapose this with untamed spiritualism. Now in this season, you see people coming up with so many spiritual activities. I am saying that you must fight against untamed one. There are some spiritual activities that are excess, that overboard, that are just not that we can't understand what it means. They will get you to go do this spiritual exercise, to do this sacrifice, to come to water and pour water, to come to junction and do this one, to come and stand and fast from morning till night and raise your hands up, raise your leg up, put your head on the ground and twist and shout and drink this water, watch this one and drink. That one, I call that one untamed spiritualism. Untamed spiritualism. And such a thing is prevalent, is too much at the period, at this season, at a period of celebration. Please, I'm begging you in the name of God, fight against it. Some things that they will bring to you in the name of spiritualism, check if it is in line with the word of God. If you don't know whether it is, or you don't have anybody to ask, come to my inbox, come to Family on Focus inbox, or come to me directly, Precious Caleb. You can always access me on my social media handle. Come to my inbox, privately ask me, this thing, is it right? This thing, is it right? By the grace of God, I won't lead you astray. I will tell you what you should or what you should not do. Yes, that's how it's supposed to be. So we are juxtaposing untamed spiritualism and unattended spirituality. We said you must guard against it. Guard against doing excess, untamed things in the name of spiritualism. Also guard against being not attending to your spiritual life at this period. All right, this is where we are drawing the curtain for the day in your family. This will be Precious Caleb, being the last we are having this year by the grace of God. Can't you see how God has brought us to the end of this year beautifully? I didn't lose you, you didn't lose me, and we've been getting better day by day, and our relationships are working, our marriages are becoming sweeter, and our homes more peaceful. And as you can see, God is interested in you, and if you've not given your life to Christ, it won't be a crime for you to say, Lord Jesus, come into my life, forgive my sins, give me another chance to live for God, and give me the grace to live a life of righteousness. Yes, because when Jesus empowers you by the strength of the Holy Spirit, to be easy for you to fight all this we listed today. It will be easy for you to fight impromptu spending. Yes, it will be easy for you to fight unnecessary movement, because the Spirit of the Lord will be directing your steps, not you directing yourself. The Spirit of God will also help you to guard your emotions. You fight against unguarded emotions, okay? Then the Spirit of God will also help you to fight against unprofitable gatherings. It's not everywhere that you gather. The Bible talks about the gathering of the children of God. You choose where you go to. I mustn't be everywhere. I must not be everywhere. And you can't cajole me to be everywhere in the name of gatherings. No matter how holy or good the gathering is, I have the Spirit of God in me that tells me where not to go, and I obey him. And so far, he has been helping me. Then, with the Spirit of God in you also, you'll be able to know how to tame spirituality and attend to spirituality. The Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. May the Lord help you. And may the Lord strengthen you. May the year we are ending be a year you are ending with joy. And with the joy, you're entering a new year where your family, your marriage, your relationship will make God proud and make you happy. Amen. God bless you. Dr. Precious Caleb is my name, from Family on Focus International. I'm happy hosting you today. I love you. I love you. I truly do. God bless you. See ya.